We're gonna make a right turn here. Right turn, right turn. Now I'm gonna start your road test. So this is a playground zone. This is a playground zone. This is a playground zone. Right turn at the stop sign. Right turn. All right, so right now you're camping at a stop sign. So you'll get marked on that. Missing the shoulder check. Still a playground zone, still a playground zone. Left turn at the light, left turn at the light. So multiple violations already. Left turn at the light, please. Left turn at the light. So you're getting a lot of weird marks here. So right now, so that the second that light turns green, you gotta go. So you do a scan on the intersection and then you go. And you've got shifting marks. So now we're going way too slow. You're in the wrong gear. And this is so you're going 35 in a 50 zone. At the light, a right turn. Light, right turn. Right turn at the light. So we need to move into that third position. Good shoulder check. Move into that deep third position. Good, nice stop. So, with that deep shoulder check, we don't need that deep shoulder check until we're 100% ready to make that turn. So you're going way too slow. This is still, we're going 35 in a 50 zone. Way too slow. So now we're okay. Because we're in that school zone, we're good. But that's what I said. We have to be 30 when we get to that. That sign. Right now, you saw the sign slowed right to 30 in a 50 zone. We passed that sign at 30, 27-ish kilometers an hour. All right, so here comes the end of the school zone. Is that the sign? Nope. Good call. Is that the sign? Yep. And we're still going 25 in a 50 zone now. This is a 50 zone. Speed up. So another issue is you're constantly in the wrong gear. So when the bike is unhappy, you got to be careful with that. That's kind of where I was like, hey, if you were not 100% like good on that motorcycle, that maybe you're too quick to do the road test. So now you're speeding. So here we go, 57 kilometers an hour. So we see the playground zone. We're slowing down. but your brake light's not coming on. So you're engine braking, which is fine, but your brake light needs to come up. Unless you're on the brake the entire time, but I don't know about that. At the light, we're gonna make a right turn. Right turn at the light. Where's the sign? You're kind of pulling away from me. Okay, where's the sign? There's the sign. Back to 50. Right turn at the light. Right turn at the light. Good shoulder check. Moving to third. Yeah, good. You're still looking for that sign, but we've already passed it. That's why it's very important to do a deep shoulder check. Good? Good. So you could be making these turns a little bit quicker. When safe, change lanes, and you're speeding. Now we're going too slow. Change lanes, change lanes. Change lanes. What the fuck? Good, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Left turn at the light, left turn at the light. Oh, that was weird. I need to get rid of radios. Good shoulder check to move into that lane position. Good, light's green, we're good. We're good, don't slow down, don't slow down. Slow down enough to get to the intersection. Yep, that's good, good. Good. Decent speed, you're pulling away, that's good. So 50 kilometers an hour here, that's good. But you're slowing down, why? Why are you slowing down to 36 kilometers an hour? I'm getting tailgated. You're eating a lot of marks here. Take the right lane, but go straight. Take the right lane when it opens up. Good. When we get to Lougheed, you're going to turn right. Right on Lougheed. Good. Good speed on this. We're good here. Okay, but here we go. We're slowing down again for no apparent reason. Yeah, so you're engine braking, but your brake light's not coming up until the very end when you start hitting your brakes. So the last person you want hitting you on your road test is your examiner. We can stop our bikes on a dime. These SUVs that the examiners will have, they can't. So if you're engine braking, you did this in the playground zone too. You slow to 30, but your brake lights didn't come on. So you get massive marks for those. Potentially a dangerous action. So we need to make sure those brake lights are coming up. Even if you just like kind of squeeze the trigger just a little bit, the brake light will come on and you can continue engine braking and only brake until the very end. But you need to communicate to the people behind you what your intentions are doing, And if you're braking and your engine light's just going on, so you get a shifting mark there. So you're in a deep one position. Oh, that's good. Fix that. Like right here. Right turn. Yeah, good job. Right turn. Good shoulder check to movement to 3. Stop before the line. Now this is we got to be careful about. There's a bike lane here, so we really got to be careful with that deep shoulder check. And you're getting shifting marks right now. So that was good, but you shoulder checked while the bike was in motion. We can't do that. Change lanes, change lanes, change lanes, change lanes. So good lane change, good shoulder check, but your turn signal didn't come on. When we get to Willingdon, it's going to be a left turn on Willingdon, or sorry, a left turn on Canada Way. So a couple intersections and then Canada Way left. Good, nice, off the line, good. Good speed. Okay, so look at your brake light. Your brake light's not coming on even though your engine braking, which is fine. The light turned green, who cares now? But here we go again. So we're slowing down to 43 kilometers an hour in a 50 zone. Why? Why? It's so dangerous. And you're slowing down. Left turn here, please. Left turn here. Left turn here. Left turn here. Is she that terrible with instructions? So you stopping in a wrong gear is eating up tons of marks. All goes to the whole point of, are you comfortable on that motorcycle? Change lanes when safe. Change lanes when safe. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately, if you did your road test today, you wouldn't be successful. There's no chance. You're eating up way too many marks. So I'm going to tell you all of this, but right now you gotta maintain 50, and you're going about 45 and slowing down for no reason again. You're just eating up tons of speed marks. And because your rear brake light's not coming on, you're giving no indication to your examiners or the people behind you that you're slowing down. So they're gonna hit you. It's so dangerous. At this point, on your road test, I would have taken control. Here we go, we're good now. We're going about 47, 46 kilometers an hour. We're in that, okay. So you're stopping. Very good. But every time you stall your motorcycle, that's a mark. At the light, we're gonna make a right turn at the light, right turn at the light. But here, you're setting up for the turn and you're slowing down to 38 kilometers an hour, so it's kind of dangerous. Good. So because the bike is still in motion, we didn't actually need a deep shoulder check there, so you're good on that front. Actually, let's do a left turn here. And we're gonna make a right turn here, okay? We're gonna make a right turn here. Guys, go ahead. Yeah, there we go. So, you have to turn right here. But the examiner's not gonna tell you that. Let's see if you're gonna do it. So you're eating up a lot of marks going right now. I got your turn signal on, that's good. Oh, you made the turn, that's good, but you almost dumped your bike. That's bad. At the next side street, we're gonna make a right turn. Not this street, but the next one, right turn. Right turn, so moving to deep into third position. And you're not using your clutch, so you're not making the ride smooth. So you're getting a lot of, they're called C5s. You're getting a lot of shifting marks. So any jerkiness with the bike, wow, you're racing out of here. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Any jerkiness with the bike is gonna get marked. And it's gonna be marked under the shifting mark. So you've stalled your motorcycle a bunch of times now. So you have to be careful with that. At the next street, we're gonna make a left turn at this next street, the stop sign there. Good, nice on the turn signal. This one's gonna be a little bit of a hectic turn because it's gonna be kind of busy. But once we wait for that pedestrian to clear, we should be going. Unfortunately, you are just eating up tons of marks. Change gears when safe, or change lanes when safe. Go. Change lanes when safe. Change lanes when safe. Oh, good thing you didn't go now. That would have sucked. Change lanes when safe. Keeps nodding her head. Change lanes when safe. Make a left turn here. Make a left turn here. And then pull over and park. I'll conclude the lesson here. Pull over and park, please. Pull over and park. Oh my God. Do I need better radios? I've never had this kind of problem. Park your bike! Park your bike! Are you okay? Can you turn off your bike? Turn off your bike. Is everything okay? Okay. Are you not hearing me? Okay. All right. We're going to stop here because we're going to have a nice long conversation. You can leave your bike there. I'm just parking mine normally. Okay, that's fine. All right. So this is for you. So we're just going to stay in the middle lane position. We're going to go a little bit quicker than, 28. It's just with all the cars out here, it can get really dangerous. So 50 isn't really too recommended. And there's beta. So we're going to turn signal, shoulder check, move into lane position 3. We're going to stop before the line. Now here's the thing that you're kind of doing is you're just kind of camping out here and eating a bunch of marks. So in this case, we stop first. Okay, clear, steep shoulder check, go. And right into lane position 1, canceling our turn signal. Good, so here's a fun thing. This is a 30 zone, so we actually have to go 30. Where is she? There we go. So nice. 27-ish. We are going to make a right turn here, so I'm going to start prepping for that. So turn signal, move into lane position 3 because it's a right turn. Now I have to yield, but I don't have to stop. But I don't know what that car is doing. So shoulder check. Okay, now I'm going to change lanes. So I'm going to turn signal on, lane change all the way into 1. Okay, I'm going to change lanes again. Shoulder check, lane change, shoulder check, lane change all the way into 1. So I am engine braking, but my brake lights are coming on because I'm using my controls. Okay, so I don't have to stop. Okay, so we get to 50 efficiently. Okay, so I am engine braking, but again, my brake lights are coming on because I'm using my brakes as well. And I'm always stopping my motorcycle in first gear. Left foot goes down. does a quick scan, make sure everyone's doing everything properly. Okay, so 40, that's a 50 zone here, so I'm going 50. And because I'm at 50, I'm just maintaining 50. 51, we're good. Don't ride like this, don't keep both hands on the wheels at all times. So still 50, everything's peachy. Okay, my yellow light's coming up, so I'm gonna start engine braking with my brake lights coming on. And I'm just going down through the gears. I'm in first gear now, can't go any further. Stop my motorcycle, left foot down. Light's gonna turn green pretty soon, I think. So this is kind of the thing where we kind of look around at what's going on. So that light's turned green, that guy's turning left. Light's turning green, this is still green, so we're looking around for hazards, Okay, the light turns yellow now. So now it's gonna go very soon for us. Okay, scan, and we go. Efficiently getting up to 50. So that light's a still green light, so it might change. So we can maintain 50 until it does. Okay, we're gonna make a left turn here. So left turn signal comes on, shoulder check, move into lane position 1. And engine braking while I'm also actually braking. Okay, and then we stop before the line, left foot goes down. Oh, it's a delayed. Oh, we're gonna be here a while. Feel free to skip this part. We have a delayed left turn, so we'll be here. But we can still learn things like, okay, what's going on? That person's turning right. That person, there's nobody in the left turn lane. They have a green light. There's some pedestrians coming up here. That person's going straight. Like, we can always kind of look around at our environment rather than like, how fast am I going? Like, there's just so many options here. All right, so we look for the signals. That guy's not walking. The little green guy is not walking, or the orange guy, or whatever, white guy, I guess he is, and now it's an orange amber thing. So that guy's turning, that guy's going straight. Looks like a cop, not a cop. So lights are still green, lights are still green. There's a bus, he's turning. Not shoulder checking, but not turning. Okay, lights turn yellow. So there's nobody turning left there, so we're good there. So our light's gonna stay red because it's a delayed. So we stay there, just wait. We don't creep out, we don't do anything. We'll eventually get a green light. But like, let's look at the thing. You hear the guy. I can see the little flashing guy there. So when that guy turns solid, we're gonna get a green light a couple of seconds later. Still flashing, still flashing, still flashing, still flashing. Oh my God. Okay, it's gonna turn light really quickly. There you go. So we scan the intersection, make sure nobody's blowing their lights, and we go. Turning into lane position 1 as best as possible. Okay, so we got a red light coming up. That car's turning. Are there any pedestrians crossing? Nope, there is a motorcycle. He's got a GS. The light turns green. Still, we're good. Light turns yellow. Okay, the light turns yellow. Something's gonna happen. Let's get ready. Let's make sure we're in first gear. Okay, that guy's probably gonna go. Let's go. So it's up. We scan the intersection, and then we go. So when we're on that light turns green. We go like that, and we scan to make sure nobody's blowing their red light, and then we go. So 52 kilometers an hour. Do that on your road test. That's always a good thing. So I'm going 53. I'm still not in that bracket of getting a mark. 53, that's a stale green light. I don't know what's gonna happen to it. So I'm just gonna make sure that I'm ready if that light turns yellow. It did not. So I'm just gonna continue on. I'm not slowing down. I'm constantly at that 50 mark. So we're just going nice and 50 in lane position 1. Oh, now I'm getting a little crazy. So now I've gotten a mark because I got 55 kilometers an hour. That guy is fucking doing whatever he wants to do. So stale green light. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna gonna maintain 50 because I don't know. And if that light turned yellow now, I would still go because I cannot stop in time. I'm going a little fast, so I'm just gonna slow down just a little bit. I'm not putting my brakes on, I'm not engine braking, I'm just letting the bike slow down just a little bit. Okay, the light turns green. What's that car doing? Oh, he's going straight. I'm gonna maintain 50. Light, I can't make that, I can't stop in time, so we go through it. We don't gun it, we don't try and burn into it, we just maintain our speed. So 51 is a nice open road. But you see what I'm talking about, where it's like, you gotta go, so there's a bus, that's a hazard. I'm gonna shoulder check just to move into third position, give that person some room. Okay, clear, back to shoulder check back into first. But I am gonna make a right turn here. So I'm just gonna give you an example of that first gear nonsense. We're gonna make a right turn. So move into lane position 3 with that shoulder check and the turn signal on. Stop before the line. Okay, we're on a hill, so our rear brake is on. Okay, it's clear, so I'm gonna move up a little bit. Okay, we're still good. So I'm gonna deep shoulder check and move into lane position 3. Now, I can't ride in lane position 3 because I'll get marked. So I shoulder check to move into 1, which creates just so much more work for yourself, especially on your road test. Construction zone. I see cones, but I don't see people. So I'm gonna maintain 50. I don't see any amber lights. I just see the cones. 50, 50, 50. Still don't see any people. So I'm gonna make a left turn here. So left turn, slow down. Make sure we do not hit any of those white lines. Watch out for that guy there. Okay, we're gonna make another left turn here. So we want to make sure we do not cross any of these lines because that is a turning mark and we don't want that. Don't get dumb marks. Good. All right, we're gonna make a right turn here. So we clear that bump, shoulder check into 3 with my signal on. Stop, can't see anything, there's a car there. So I'm gonna creep out, looking forward. Okay, now I can see, deep shoulder check, go. We don't need to camp, excuse me. We don't need to camp at a stop sign. If it's clear, go. If it's not clear, wait. But on a right turn, you don't need to do that deep shoulder check unless you're 100% ready to go. There's no point in doing that deep shoulder check when there's cars coming, because it doesn't matter, you can't go. But when those cars clear and it's safe, do your deep shoulder check and then go, if it's safe, if there's no pedestrians. This is a 50 zone, but there's speed bumps and there's a dog there, so I don't want to go too crazy. We're just going to give that dog some space, so I'm going to go a little bit deeper than 1. Because you don't want dogs jumping out at you. That'll freak you out. So, here we go again. Signal, shoulder check to move into third position, deep third position. Okay, it's clear. So I'm going to clear it, go out just a little bit because I can't really see anything. Do a deep shoulder check and go. No. I'm turning right into this lane because I need to turn here, so. All right, here comes our playground zone. So here we go, into third, there's our zone, 27 kilometers an hour. So this is what I'm talking about here. So You're going, so 27 kilometers, we're going 27 kilometers an hour. There's signs there, I can kind of see a sign. Oh, that sign has a little box underneath it. I'm gonna focus on that a little bit. All right, so here we go. 30, back to 50. So as soon as I shoulder check and I see that 30 kilometer an hour zone, we are going to increase our speed to 50. Yield, bitch. All right, so four-way stop. I'm going to show you really quickly. I'm going to show you how fast you can be. So here's our four-way stop. We're making a left turn. Clear. There's no cars, we go. If there's a car there, generally what you could do is, because people are like, oh, I always let the car to the right go or the left go first or whatever it is, but people don't really know exactly what that means. So if you're approaching a four-way stop and there's another driver, be the last person to stop, because then there's just you're the last one to go. There's no BS about it. Again, four-way stop here, stop our motorcycle, quick scan, go. Literally a second. Literally a second. Okay, we're gonna make a left turn here. I can't see anything, but there's cars, so I'm gonna just slow it down just a little bit more. Nice big turn. So I'm going 36 kilometers an hour because, I mean, it's just a slow area. Especially in a turn here. You can't see what's coming around. And there you go.